Hi crocheters of the world, here I am in front of you. Oops, I am knitting. Yes, I am knitting because this is the latest yarn that I bought. Actually, it came yesterday and I was so very happy to try it. As always, I am so very anxious actually to try the yarn that I buy, and I think you are too, because it's a very, very normal thing for us knitters, crocheters, and anyway, the yarn, it's our passion. So yes, I tried it. And why I am knitting it? Because it's a boucle yarn. I don't know what is your experience with the boucle yarn, crochet experience. Mine was one. I crocheted time ago with the boucle yarn. I crocheted a sweater for me, and it was hard, really hard, believe me. So the boucle yarn, it's not the kind of yarn for crochet. This is my point of view. I just want to know your point of view. If you have experience before with the boucle yarn on crochet, if you knit the boucle yarn, if you like it, if you don't like it, if you know it, if you don't know it. So just let me know. So this is the little swatch that I did here with the yarn that I really want to show you, even because the name of the yarn, it's the name of the town where I live. It's Bologna Ilana. So it was a must for me to buy and to try it. Obvious. So it's Bologna yarn, it's Bologna Ilana, so Bologna wool. And it's this one, look at it, isn't it just lovely? This is blue marine, and it has this nice little splashes of, in my case, orange and yellow. But there is other yarn combinations, color combinations, they are so beautiful. Now, this is the little swatch, as I said, and this is how it looks. I just want to show you the effect. Of course, the boucle yarn, the beautiful part of this yarn is that you can just work it in stockinette stitch. You just don't need any pattern stitch to add, because the effect that it gives is perfect, it's lovely. This is it. Now another, maybe it is difficult to cast on. Yes, it is a little difficult to cast on, but once you did it, you are just on your way. You are just going on so fast, believe me. And the way it looks, it's really, really beautiful. Look, isn't it? I don't know, I love it, and I will create a cardigan. So easy, so simple, so stupidly easy. A cardigan, just a cardigan, and something more. It's a 4-season yarn. Yes, I just adore 4-season yarns. Do you love 4-season yarns? Because what is a 4-season yarn? It's a yarn that we can use, of course, for the project to wear apparel. We can use it all the seasons. So springtime, winter, autumn, it's summer, it's perfect. Of course, for the summer, maybe it's good in the chilly nights, chilly evenings, you know, when the weather is not that hot, the sun is not that hot, and we can just put something on us over a t-shirt or a top, you know, we have to put something, and or we are in mountain, or I don't know. Okay, so it's just perfect. Why? because of its composition. You know, I am just in love with fiber. I am just in love not only with crochet, not only with knitting, but with fiber. I am just in love. It's just because from my point of view, it's very, very, very important, and I want to underline this, very important, to choose the perfect yarn for your project. Even if the stitch that you use, it's a simple stitch as the double crochet or simple crochet or half double crochet or stockinette stitch in knitting, but if you use a lovely yarn, you will have a perfect effect. If you just don't know how to choose the yarn, this is a problem. And that's why I am here in front of you with all these videos where I explain you the yarns and the way you can use it and the way you can, what kind of projects you can do with it. And I hope these videos are good for you and helpful for you. So now this is the Bologna Ilana, and why I said it's a 4-season yarn, just because of its composition, and it has 25% of wool only, because it has 48% of cotton, so wool and cotton, and then it's acrylic and polyamide, the rest. So it's a perfect composition for the 4 seasons. We have lots of cotton here, and even if we had lots of cotton, it's so soft and light. Okay, so this is a very good thing. Now, this is the very first yarn that I wanted to present you, just because it's, as I said, it's something new. And now I want to answer actually to the most important question, let's say, that you answer to me, you ask me, and this is what kind of yarn I can use for blankets, baby blankets, or blankets for table runners, for cushions, and so on. Meaning for home deck projects. And here I am with 2 possibilities. Now, first of all, for this kind of project, I just love to use cotton, but the cotton can result heavy in our projects, crochet projects, and this is a thing that I really don't like. So it's very important to choose the perfect cotton, and the perfect cotton, it's not the mercerized cotton. The mercerized cotton gives that heaviness, actually, you know, it's pretty heavy, and I really don't like. That's why I have two possibilities here, 2 yarns that are just perfect for our projects, not only for our home deck projects, so blankets or cushions or table covers, or I don't know, chair covers, or whatever you want to work, carpets, even curtains, but even bags, but also for blouses. And this is a blouse that I created time ago, I think a year ago, and I just want to show you. I worked it with another kind of cotton, and now I am really sorry, but at that time I didn't know this kind of yarns. So if you want to work it, I highly recommend you this yarn. It's a baby natural cotton, so it's a baby cotton. Both of them are baby cottons. So it's only the weight of yarn. So I just give you 2 possibilities, 2 versions of this cotton. One is the thinner. It's so thin, so lovely. It is to be worked with 3 to 3.5 millimeters hook. And this is a little swatch that I work only in double crochet, simply double crochet. Look at it, isn't it just lovely? It's only double crochet, And I have here somewhere I have my 3mm hook, and now I was working here on a row with the herringbone double crochet, because you know it changes all. The herringbone double crochet is not the same as the double crochet. It's something much more. It's not that easy to work, because it begins actually with a, I have the tutorial on it, don't worry, but I just want to show you here. It begins with a slip stitch, and then yarn over, pull through 1 and pull through 2. So it's yarn over, insert hook, pull up a loop, it's pull the first through the second, and this is a little bit more difficult, and then yarn over, pull through 1 and pull through 2. But look at the difference. Just look at it. You can see it. It's the last row that I work with it. Can you see it? So it's a nice big difference. It's not the double crochet. So this, I bought it in this lovely lavender, I think, yarn, I think it is, or violet, or I don't know, this is the color. And in a light brown, because I think I will work actually a blouse with these two colors. Now, the second cotton that I want to recommend it to you, it's this one. And this one is a giza cotton. What is a giza cotton? It's a cotton that it is cultivated in Egypt, in in Giza region, and it's superior. It's high quality cotton, or the highest I can say. You can just touch it, try it. It's the softness in person. That's all. Believe me. You don't want to believe me? Just try it, and I am sure you will be so very, very happy with it. It's excited about the quality, because I was like this when I tried it first time. Now, this is a little swatch that I prepared for you with the half double crochet herringbone stitch. Now you can see the beauty of this yarn. Of this stitch. Look at it. Yes, it's half double crochet. If you believe me or not, it is half double crochet. So you can just work a blanket just with this stitch, and with a beautiful border all around would be perfect. Okay, so this one, it is to be worked, it is written on the label, to be worked with 4mm knitting needles. And usually when you have only the knitting needles, I always advise you to work with a half double measure hook larger. Now, in this case, because I tried it with 4 and 4.5 and it's too big, so you can use 3.5mm hook. It's the perfect size if you want to work blankets. If you want to work blouses or something like scarves and shawls, so you can use 4mm or even 4.5. And this depends on how you work. If you work loosely, tight, so depends on this too. Obvious, it's handmade, so we are not the same, obvious. Okay, so this is my answer. These are the two answers to your questions about blankets, baby cardigans, baby apparel, just perfect, both of them. Cushions, as I said, curtains, everything you want to work is here. This is the perfect yarns for your projects. Now, I know that with cotton we like to work with so many colors, and that's it. I don't know why, but we usually like to work projects so colorful, and this is just joyful and lovely, and it's nice. This cotton comes in sets of, or packages, actually packs of 400 grams per color. So we cannot combine the colors. You have to buy one pack for one color, which is 400 grams. Now you will say, and this is another question, but what can I do with the leftover? Because maybe I want only 100 gram per color. So when you buy cotton, you can just keep it there. The cotton in for us that are we have hobby. For me it's not hobby. For me it's more than a hobby. It's a way of living, actually, the crochet, I can say. It's in my life, actually. It's from, I don't know, I crochet a lot. It's my job and I love it. But even if it's only a hobby for you and you do it when you have a little bit of spare time and you say, oh my gosh, what can I do with this cotton? Just keep it there. You will have always what to do with the cotton. Believe me, a table runner, a cushion, or something to like a oh my gosh, I can't remember the word. It doesn't want to come out. Pot holders, yes. This is the word. Pot holders. Maybe a pair of pot holders to or table mats, or I don't know. There are so many beautiful things to work with the cotton. So you will use it, I am sure. And if you don't have any idea, ask me. Ask me, because I will give you so many ideas to use your cotton, believe me. So don't worry, just buy. I bought 5 colors. 5 colors because now I want to work a table runner with this one that is more thinner, so the weight, aran weight, let's say, it is. So I bought 5 colors because I want to work a chevron round table runner, and it will be so beautiful. You will see it, obvious. And for this, if you want to work this one, you need, and it's this, the thicker one, you will need, maybe you can work it in one color too, for God's sake, but maybe you want to work it as I work it in so many colors, and you will need 2 or 3, 4 colors. Don't worry about the cotton that you will have there when you finish it. You will work, you can work so many beautiful things with it, and much more. It's the price. So I don't think you can find a better price for this quality of yarn. I don't think. And you know why? I tried so many brands, so many kind of yarns, and I can say that this ratio, yes, price, quality, it's the best. That's why I am a ice yarn reseller. That's why I want it to be. That's why I want to make it known, because I just love it. I just love the quality that they have, and not only the quality, but the price too. Okay, so that's it. Now another thing, let's go on with the ideas that I have to show you. Another thing that I want to show you is, oh yes, it's my project that I'm working at. Now this is the little swatch that I'm working on the tutorial. It's knitted again, and if you are knitters you will be so very happy. It's the bamboo stitch. Look at it, look at this beauty with the bamboo stitch. Now here I'm working with some leftover yarn that I have. It's merino, 100% merino wool, and it's so soft, so beautiful for not only for babies but It's really nice. But my project actually here, this is the one that I'm working on for the video, so to show you, you know, where you know my way of working the videos, just to show you all the steps. Now for actually the projects, I don't have it here. For the project actually, my cardigan, I work it with a viscose yarn, very fancy, because I just want it to be fancy. But you can just work it in any kind of yarn, cotton, any kind of wool, I don't know, any kind of yarn. It's just lovely. It's bamboo stitch, worked top down. It's easy and it's very nice. Okay, there will be online soon. So I want to show you the mix and match ideas of mine, mix and match yarns. So first of all, I want to present you, I already presented you, but here I am again with it, the tulip yarn. Now it's so silky, so soft, so lovely, so beautiful colors. I have these 3. I bought these 3, but they are so beautiful colors, even changing color there are. And it's very, very thin. It's fingering yarn. Okay, so you can work it with 2.5 to 3 millimeters hook. And if you don't like to work so thin yarn, it's just perfect to work this roll. It's just perfect. But if you don't want to work with this kind of yarn, this thin, you can just combine it. You work this, and I just show you some ideas with the Aloro cotton. The Aloro cotton, it's so nice and puffy. Look at it. Look at it. Okay, and I bought this. And I will work with this two together, a summer cardigan. Aren't they just lovely together? And this one by itself is a little bit more difficult to work because it has this kind of puffies here, and maybe it's a little bit more difficult. But if you work it with the tulip yarn, just perfect. Another way I am working, or kind of combination that I did, is tulip with a yarn that I found on the closeout yarn category. Now that is this one. Okay, and I put them together and it looks lovely. This is my scarf, you know, with the yarn that with the pattern stitch that I already did the tutorial this week, and I'm working it. Yes, just a shawl, sorry, a scarf, just a summer scarf. I will put some tassels, and it's just perfect. So these are the yarn that I wanted to show you. There is one more. Oh my gosh, I was about to forget about it, and this is just lovely. If you like to work swimming suits, I don't like, but maybe you like, or you like that kind of tank tops or that kind of apparels that must be really on your body, so just perfect on your body, perfect fit on your body, dresses, or even this one if you want it to be more yes, slim fit actually. This is a yarn, very beautiful yarn with lurex, as you can see, and with elastan. Elastan, it's elastic. It's elastic. So it's perfect for this kind of things, this kind of projects. Is this one. I bought this color just because I wanted to touch it, and just because I want to be sure that what I'm telling you is true. So I have it in my mind, in my hand, sorry, I touch it, and now I can just review it, okay? So it's just perfect for this kind of projects. I know that lots of you ask me this question too. a kind of yarn with elastic in it, with elastan fiber. So this is it, and it's so fancy yarn because it has lurex too, so it's just perfect for nice swimming suits, or for tops, top tank, or I don't know, dresses. Nice and fancy. It is to be worked with 3 to 3.5 millimeters hook. Okay, now that would be all that I have to say you in this video haul. It's kind of video haul. I'm so very happy to be here in front of you and to give you all this information, and I hope that they are good for you and useful for you. I wish you a very beautiful and creative weekend, because we have to be creative not only when we crochet, but even in the kitchen when we prepare the meal, or I don't know. So the creativity is a beautiful thing. So yes, I just wish you a very, very creative and beautiful, full of love weekend, and see you at the next tutorial next week. Bye bye.